Josh24, otherwise known as Joanna, and I'm here tonight or this morning or whatever to talk about uh my problems got resolved a little bit. I still have to call DSS in the morning. It's an ongoing saga, people just not doing what they should be doing, not saying what they should be saying. Like, I just gotta talk with them in the morning. It's all good at the moment because I got my stuff. I was happy. I was like, oh my god. But then I was like, oh, I better take the trazodone, go to bed. And I'm like, wait a minute. I better make sure that they're not screwing me here. What I mean by that is, oh, let's give her the 130 right now, and then we don't have to pay her in January. No, I'm gonna call them in the morning and straight up ask them because I'm like, I don't trust these people. So, but it's kind of funny that I guess my fortune is like the Mets. They recently agreed to a 5-year term with a new owner, which is kind of funny because usually owners, I think they just buy that a little bit quicker. Because I know there's someone like, yo, the owner's going to take over in 5 years. He's going to increasingly buy up parts of the team. And that's actually really cool, but that's also really confusing because part of me is like the one thing I know about the Mets is that they run like they're a small time organization, which is kind of counterproductive to me. Like I'm a fan of the Red Sox. I'm not really a Mets fan, but you know, I'm like for this kind of what I'm gonna say is pretty. They're pretty in similar situations, right? Because the New York Mets are in New York, big market. The Boston Red Sox have New England, which is also again big market. A lot of states, a lot of real estate that they deal with, a lot of that stuff. But when you act like you're a small market team, just because you have the Yankees and the Mets, well, the Yankees and the Red Sox are technically all there in the Northeast. It doesn't really behoove you because you stick out like a sore thumb and you become what you know like you become the redheaded stepchild, you know? And that's not a good thing for like a team's rep. It's like, oh, you could go to the Yankees A-class organization. I hate saying that. I'm a Red Sox fan, like I said. You could go to the Red Sox. Oh, another A-class organization. Or you could go with the C team, the Mets. And I say that with respect to Mets fans because you guys have suffered. You know, you're in New York, the biggest media market in the world. The, a team that should be buying players like the Yankees, and you're dealing with just crap like miserly ownership. Like it's like one of those things I just don't understand. It's like um to be honest with you, to use my situation in comparison with the Mets, it's like they got out of food stamps and went to like a regular place where they can afford to eat on their own now. Actually, it's more like my situation because my situation's like that, but my situation's also littered with like having enough backing for people to help me out, without food stamps. And it's like, they choose not to. It's like I'm a player on the Mets, to be honest with you. Like, my parents could help me out, but they don't want to. So that's why I'm saying I'm like the Mets. But yeah, I also did this team because I was just like, ugh, I wanted to do something else. I like the Red Sox. I like doing this stuff. I actually want to go back to NBA games. I'll do that eventually because I'm not doing that right now. Um, Maybe I'll do it in the future. Maybe I'll start swinging on time. I've been up all night, so yeah. I mean, I'd rather take care of my DSS stuff now. Like, I just got letters in the mail that literally don't make any sense. I'm gonna have to look through those in a second because they're telling me things. I'm like, yo, I already know that this is the right to a farrier hearing. I got that part. I know what that means. That's just garbage. It's like, one of those things when you know your rights, you don't need to have them shoved in your face. But let's see what this is. This is yeah, it's like, oh, help for people in need. Like, I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, my reporting rules, got it. Shit, what the hell is this? DSS sending crap that, oh, I got all these services since 2018, 2016. It's like, yeah, I know. 211. I don't care anymore. Don't care. Some of this is like, if you have kids, uh, it's like, to be honest with you, the system is a scam. The system is like a scam. It forces you onto it, and then it like does everything to complain about you when you're on it, which I've never understood. Why would you put, like, that's why I get frustrated with this shit. Is like, I have dealt with so many DSS people the last few days that just go, well, that just go kind of crazy. Like, they go, well, oh, well, you made 500. I don't make $500. That's probably the total for 3 months, not the It's like, not because I made 143 for 3 months, so they were like on average, right? You take, but like it's like one of those things where I hate when DSS does that crap. It's like, and I'm not trying to say I don't want to scam these fuckers because I don't like them. I don't like them, but I don't want to scam them because that's the wrong thing. You don't scam the system. You just don't. It's not a good thing. It creates situations like the one I'm in or was in, where it's like a bunch of people like ripping off the system. I'm not. I don't want to rip it off. Like, yo, what do I got against these people? To be honest with you, I'm grateful for the people that fought for me. I almost want. I was My original point of this video was to thank them. They did their jobs. They helped me out. Um, I mean, they came dangerously close for me to like just being really mad at them because like you know, like I was stressing over the weekend, like because now I'm like, I mean, I put myself in a situation that's not great. I gotta tell my parents like, but it can also work for me. Like the situation I'm talking about is, I said to my mom and my brother, like, do you want to get together? We could have some fun over the weekend. And I'm like, now I'm negotiating from a position of like, I don't need their help. Like, you know what I mean? Because they don't want to help me. They don't even like me, to be honest with you. Not, maybe not my brother, but my mom, the person holding the strings, doesn't like me. So it's like one of those things where you're just like, come on. Again, I'm a player on the Mets, and my mom and my parents are my owners. Don't want to spend money, nothing to see here. I'd be a Mets cheerleader, to be honest with you. But, it's like one of those, shit, that's gonna fall. Yep. shoot. The weird thing is I've been playing my Vita because like that's a lot of fun. To be honest with you, to play the Vita. To like because it's just so much more like not challenging, but it's a little bit more interesting to go back to a team that I haven't done in years and just go, oh my god, like not even year, like there's like physically years, like, and then there's video game years. It's even better when you're like, wow, that I had that team. I know I started in 2016. Damn, it's like looking in a time capsule. Um, so it's like one of those things where you're just like, wow, I had this team, and this is the same team looks completely different, you know? As I'm like giving up meatballs to this guy. I don't care. I mean, I'm gonna care in a minute. I put down my soda, or I throw take. Oh, and that happens. Oh, oh, come on, soda cap! Don't do that to me, please. Do you make you feel good? Oh, Buster Posey, you've come to save me. You're killing me. Oh no. Yeah, this guy. I've been doing the Giants too. Like part of it's again, I'm trying to do this with one controller, and it's like not really fun. I gotta. I'm actually gonna look at my other thing and my other account because part of me is like, I mean, I know I'm getting paid for Christmas, so that's good. Like, you know, I just want to look at my credit one thing. Let's see what the hell I got going on there. Because I know they're usually gonna kill me if I'm late, but get out of that. Don't want to watch that. Credit one. Yes, I have this on my phone. I don't know. Alright. Oh, come on. Damn it. Get there, Ichiro. Otherwise, you're worthless, and you're not worthless. Alright. I missed the due date on that. Balance is over your credit limit. I don't care. As long as I'm not owing them like a lot of money. You know? $25? Got it. I'll have to put that money in my account when I get it. Oh no. See what the offers are. Don't care about the rewards. Ugh, I gotta get up. It's just been a real stressful couple of days. You know, like dealing with this crap with food stamps and like people like. I always kind of laugh. I'm complaining about liberal things on a sports video game that's very conservative. So I don't know. Part of me is like I'm expecting someone to be like Trump is good, and I'm like, yo, this is not Trump's fault. I don't think because it's really the state of Connecticut. But it's like it's like any house crumbles if you take out the foundation. So it's like one of those things. That's what I kind of would say about this is like you count on these things to be there, and when they're not there, boom, you're screwed. Especially in today's world where if you don't start right, you're screwed. So take that home, kids, and learn from it. Learn from what I'm saying is that You don't start having a good setup when you're in high school, get to go to college and shit. You're fucked. I mean, people say you don't have to go to college, and that's definitely true, but it becomes a lot harder. You know, that's no. But it's like one of those things. Hmm. I really don't know anymore. I don't like some of these graphics. I still kind of don't, to be honest with you. I don't know why. They just kind of suck. Especially when you're like tired and you're like, bro, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? You know? Again, I'm having Ichiro in center because I really don't. I don't know. It's like one of those things where like he's the backup because Alan Hansen is not really that good defensively, and he's only one person. So, yeah. Oh, great. Uh, uh, you know what? I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna go to bed, but I'm like, I don't know. I can't focus like clearly. That's something I gotta work on. Something I gotta tell them about my doctors. Like, cause you can't focus. You're just screwed. Wants to do something. I've been. It's just like you can't. Like again, focusing is not my strength. Hmm. I'm gonna show you guys the roster. Oh shit. I wanted to show you guys the roster because I'm like, this roster just sucks. Like, I fantasy drafted some of it, so the players I grabbed are all good, but everybody else can go suck it. Like Stanton, I drafted Giancarlo Stanton. Let's look at this real quick. Yeah, so they've got those guys, and I've got my guys, which are a lot less qualified. Um, I don't know. I guess that's it. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. I like to talk in these videos, so yeah, those four guys are starters usually. So yeah. All right. I guess I'll just stop because I don't know what else to say. Yeah.